Hello, trader friends. Trying to do the quickest possible video here on Trade Ideas Racing and a layout that I've created to help anybody new to trading, new to trade ideas, and new to this visual set of data to get over that first big hump. First things I want to highlight here is I like to take a pink X on what we call our real-time stock racing. I've created this race to show our biggest winners from open. There's a logic behind biggest winners from open. Perhaps we have a stock that gapped down and now it's reversing and it's going to make the biggest move of the day, but it actually never goes positive. Well, if we were looking at stocks with the biggest change from the prior day's close to the upside, we'd never see that stock. So that is why we race on a change from open. Next, I'll highlight here just a couple of simple charts. We've got a 15-minute chart and a daily chart. I like to keep my charts very simple. I use an 8 EMA here and a 20 SMA here on that 15-minute chart. On my daily chart, I use a 20 period low just for some basic support and resistance zones here. So we always talk about when we're trading, we always look left for support and resistance, and a very key aspect to everything that we're going to do here. Next, I want to highlight what we call our price alerts window, and while it's blank at the moment, I'm going to show exactly how we use that to keep all the relevant stocks that are moving in our focus, in our view, and get sound alerts with those. We'll move over to what we call our single stock window, which gives us a great snapshot of many different wonderful items that we could look at. For example, a short float, the percent of 5-minute volumes as compared to a 10-day average over 5 minutes. We find earnings date, some options volume we may find relevant, and many other data points that we put in here, 500 different data points that are very customizable. Lastly, this is our Brokerage Plus interface. This can connect to live trading with Trader Workstation through IB or E-Trade. In this exercise, we're going to use it as our simulator. And this is a great way to practice real-time trading, no delay, especially for new traders. I know everybody wants to get out there, make money right away, but trading in our simulator for a week, a month, 3 months. If I'm being honest, I should have probably traded in the simulator for 6 months when I first started trading. Everybody has their own pace, but we give you this option here. So please make sure you're using our simulator. Just like a broker, executes real time. Now let's get to it here with the races. On the races, this is all live data. There's nothing delayed. So I can see right now, for example, CDXS is making a move in real time right now. All right, we click on it and look at this move that it's making real time right now. TVTX, we can see again, real time move. And every one of these that I click on, single stock window changes with it. We can see again, short float data, options data, what that's trading over the last 5 minutes on a percent, the actual shares it's traded, relative volume as its 30-day average, okay, in a ratio. All very important, very relevant data points. And as this goes on, we can see here BTIO slides up the scale. Look at the move BTIO is making. That's why it's sliding up the scale. BRY, again, sliding up the scale. Look at the move. Real time, we are being pointed to it. No delays whatsoever. Now I want to get to the price alerts. So for something like BRY, all right, perhaps I want to see if I can get a break of it above this 834, 835 level. I can right click the chart, create price alert. It's set it right at that 835 level, save. All right. I can even adjust that price alert on the fly right on this chart. Click, drag. We can pull that wherever we want. Right. If I wanted to find it as a pullback alert, we can bring it back down here. And we could set it back here, waiting for that pullback if we wanted to, okay? Also, you're going to hear a voice alert now for this. If I stick this right at the 33, you can hear that right there. So now we have my price alert on top of this real-time scanning right here, giving me an added alert here. Now, with our simulator, we can even do this with connection to live IB or E-Trade trait right from our charts. I'm going to do this in the simulator, but I've set up a very simple strategy to buy a few hundred shares with a stop and a target, both 3% away from the entry here. I can click buy on the chart, just like so. I can go right in, right here, and bang, got my fill. There's my stop. There's my target. And if I don't like those, I can adjust them right on. So I could say, you know, I want to use the low of today as my stop, for example. And I can pull, drag that, and now my stop will move to the low of the day right there. We'll see this update in real time. Just one moment. It's going to take a second to click back over. There we go. We have it. Move down for us. If I don't like that target, all right, I say, you know, maybe I only think it's got a few cents in it. So I want to move this down a little bit. We can move that target just like that. all in real time to practice. And we can see my position right here, pointed out very well. The last price, my entry price, my stop price, my target price, my unrealized profit, profits from today, and the unrealized profit could have to do with the position if I've been holding it for a few days. Let's get rid of all of those. The last things I want to point out, especially for new users, is the fact that something like this 8 EMA, while it's not magical, it's something that I like, that I seem to have a good rapport with. And I want to point it out, and there's many other SMAs or EMAs you may want to use, or you may want to use none of them. But what I want to point out here is look at how BRY came and caught this 8 EMA and really boosted off of that. And this thing has not been on the scan for just a few minutes, or just a minute. It's been on the scan for a little while here. So I've been pointed at this. This is not something new. We also have here on real-time race, and I'm trying to keep this as short as possible, a lot to go over though. Here are my top 10 winners and how many times they've each won on the day. You may not want to watch lists like that instead, because you may have things that won tons of races earlier in the day. For example, like PGY had done, right? And now it's not quite looking as good as it had earlier. CRMA, same concept here. Great winner throughout the day. And just want to point again, this boost off that 15 EMA, or that, yes, 15.8 EMA there again. All right. But now these are not moving quite like they were. A simple right click here, and we can go show all winners. And now we can see all these winners here. And if I click on Riot, for example, I see what Riot just did as it's won in this huge boost that it's doing in real time. LEGN was the second place winner here, and we can see that that move right there had in real time. And Shop, and these were all on this scan, moving up and down while this was going, right? Here's MARA. It had been on that leaderboard, right? And here it is again in real time. We've got EXK just winning a race. Look at the move live going on right now. Look at this 5-minute volume as the volume's coming in, all right? And we can see that here as well. Again, try to keep this as short as I can for you folks. Hopefully you got something out of it. If you are not already a Trade Ideas subscriber, trade-ideas.com. Come check us out. We have a 2-week test drive coming up. Come and join that, see the difference. If you are a Trade Ideas subscriber, please make sure you're attending our live webinars every single day on YouTube. Anybody and everybody is welcome, whether you are or not a subscriber. Also, you can give us an email, support@trade-ideas.com anytime. Get us 24/7 that way. We're here to help you. Please make sure you're taking advantage of all the education that we're offering and all the services that we're offering. Thank you folks again for watching, and hope to see you in the live streams. Take care.